pioneers will not venture into forgotten depths of the planet. But into the cathedral of myriad stars lit above it. Humanity will finally reach out from the deep well where it slumbered. And touch the tiny points of light suspended in unyielding darkness.
Alright, welcome to the Lost Mines of Phandelver playthrough that we're doing. It's been 3 weeks since we were able to get this session in, so I'm going to do a little bit of a recap of what happened in the last session, because I take notes on the timeline. So they started the last session, they picked up where they had just fought some Redbrand ruffians, this like militia that has been in control of Phandalin, where they're at. And so, introduce your characters real quick in just like a sentence or two.
Hi, I'm Equius, and I am a half-elf cleric with my specialties being Graveborn, and I serve the god of death Nazu, going around towns, just sort of making sure the temples are, up and running, and also looking out for any clues on just necromancy.
I said a sentence or two, and you're still talking.
Yeah. So, anywho, yes, we are. Yeah, and we're just looking for some good old, just to save this town. And, we've been hired to help out, so we're figuring out what's going on.
All right, and Deacon.
Hi, I'm Deacon Saris. I'm a Hexblade Warlock.
Thank you. Yeah.
Short and sweet, right?
That's more what I was looking for. Yeah, so they got hired by this guy named Gundren Rockseeker, along with their friend Nigel Rosbottom, who's a teacher. He's a scholar, expert. And so he's coming along to see some history made. He hired them as security. He hired Deacon because he saw something special in him, which is still yet to be found. Well, not yet to be found, but you know what I'm saying. That's not a diss. And then we've got Equius, who he hired because they're supposed to be undead in this lost mine that he's looking for. And so Gundren took off the day before with the guy named Sildar Hallwinter. So then our journey picked up. They found that Sildar and Gundren's horses in the middle of the road, and then they found that they got captured by some goblins. They defeated a bugbear named Clark, rescued Sildar, and went to Phandalin. Then at Phandalin, they kind of went around town talking to people and learned about this militia called the Redbrands. And then the Redbrands came and found them and fought them. So then they realized that, and Sildar bailed them out because it was a pretty tough fight. And they realized, okay, we need to go figure out what's going on with these Redbrands. And so a but this lady named Halia, who owns a shop called the Phandalin Miners Exchange, asked them to take out the leader of the Redbrands named Glassstaff. So they're like, we're going to do that. So last session, they recruited Halia Thornton and this guy named Darren Edermath to protect the Stonehill Inn where they were staying while they went and attacked or infiltrated the Redbrand Hideout. So then they kind of talked. They distracted some guards, which was really interesting and fun. Then they went into the Redbrand Hideout through the secret tunnel that they knew about, and they killed a Nothic. They had an interesting conversation with him. And then they found a secret door and found Glassstaff's quarters and found out that it was Earno Albrecht, who was a longtime friend of Sildar Hallwinter. They captured him, took him back to jail, and then they went back to the Redbrand Hideout, went through another secret door, fought some skeletons, went through a hallway and fell in a trap. Well, Nigel and Sildar fell into a trap. Equius and Deacon were fine. Nigel passed out because of the fall, so they took him, healed him up, and they're hiding in the cistern area. And so that's where we're going to pick up. That's exactly where we're going to pick up. I'll describe the room to you real fast, and then I'll let you guys kind of discuss as you take your short rest. So, the cistern, so you guys came out through a door, and it's like in between two flights of stairs that go up 5 feet. There's a landing, and you came under the north landing, the hallway past there, and then there's another flight of stairs, and there's a little ledge 5 feet wide, and there's a door up there. And then looking out to the west, you see a cistern. It's probably about 15 feet long and 10 feet wide. Then you see some barrels lining the door or the walls, and then there's a door, and that's the room. And you guys are taking a short rest. So let me remind you guys what your health is at. Equius, you are at 15 health.
Yep.
Deacon, you're at 17.
Yep.
Nigel's at 11, and Sildar is actually not that bad off. He's looking kind of fine. So you guys can discuss what you want to do, that kind of stuff. Spend any hit die.
Yeah.
Or did you guys already do that?
We've already done that.
You did that? Okay.
Yeah. So, what do you think awaits us as we proceed through here?
As I finish up on a few rations. One more time.
So, what do you think what do you think we'll find as we continue on with this this dungeon-esque castle?
I'd assume at least 3 bugbears.
Yeah, that would be. Do you think we should just try our best to sneak up on him, or?
Right. Say our normal pace has been going all right.
Okay.
Give or take a few traps. Sorry, Nigel.
Sorry, Nigel.
My fault.
Yeah. So, do you think that the red brands will now stand down now that glass staff has been taken care of, and the town will go back to normal?
It's probably not going to be a happening overnight thing, but they have a lot less incentive to be a bully.
I just hope that the town will go back to being its normal self with just this less of a authoritarian sort of like regime over them.
Right. I mean, the town's still able to have its own militia.
Of course. But yeah. So I guess are you ready to continue on?
Yeah, I think I'm ready to give Talon here a little test play.
So it is now 3:10 a.m. as you guys finish your short rest on the night of, or morning technically, of April 2nd. No, April 2nd.
Cool beans.
Actually, April 3rd. Sorry, I didn't write the date whenever it switched over.
Okay.
So, what are you guys doing?
Where are the directions of the room again?
So you have the door you came out of, which is kind of like underneath. Then there's a door just to the north of that, like little cistern pool. There's a door, and then there's up the stairs. There's a door. And the stairs, they kind of like they lead to the same place. Like you came out, and then there's like this opening, and so there's stairs that go here, and then there's a little landing, and then they go up, and there's a ledge, and that's the door's just like in the middle there. If that makes sense.
And that's where we came out of.
No, you came out, so like there's like the landing here. There's a hallway underneath to the north.
Okay.
And so you went through that little thing, and then there's the hallway ran alongside this room.
Okay.
Okay.
Think we should go up the stairs? I feel like if anything that'll lead us out of the caves.
Right. That might be the main...
Not want to run into any more red brands at this time.
Red branch are probably
Probably not as much of a threat right now.
party out, as it were.
Yeah.
Okay. I will remind you, because I think this was said by someone last session, and so it's been a few weeks. Not the Redbrands don't all live in the Redbrand Hideout.
Right.
Okay.
They have houses. I mean, people will come stay there or hang out, but it's not like this is where the whole militia lives.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So you think we should go up the stairs?
Probably not just yet.
We should go to the other door.
Yeah, let's check the other door. We're still looking for the bugbears. I doubt that bugbears would be in the
Upper.
main,
Yeah.
in the main part of the
place.
manor.
Yeah. So is there like a keyhole in the door or anything, or anywhere I can like...
There's not a keyhole, but there is like a little, like, nick that you could probably see just a little bit through.
Can I peek through that?
Mm-hmm. You can hear, as you kind of look, you hear your little voices. Give me a perception check, whoever's looking through. And I'll give you more detail, but you can hear.
Perception, so that'd be a +4. 3 plus 4.
7.
So you can see, like, the foot of a bed, and you can hear voices talking, but you can't make out what they're saying. You can't tell how many people are in there. You just know there are people in the room, and they're talking to each other.
Can I not see their feet on the ground?
No. You just see the foot of a bed.
Okay.
Like, that extends to the right.
I hear people. Your thoughts?
Like, what kind of people? Man?
Do I recognize Like, do I recognize the languages at all?
They're human. Yeah, they're
it's
human
common.
voices.
Yeah, it's human.
No reason to bust through there. Then we should probably check out the rest of the caverns. Then
Okay. So I guess
backtrack,
backtrack a little bit.
avoiding the pitfall.
Yeah, avoiding the pitfall.
Give everybody do a dexterity acrobatics.
Are there
check.
any spare boards or something in that cistern with barrels?
There are barrels if you wanted to like try and rip one apart.
How deep is the pitfall?
The pitfall is 20 feet down.
Is 7 okay? Does 7 check?
No.
Oh.
Make another dexterity saving throw, or just a dexterity saving throw.
That's not 20.
Nat 20.
So you catch yourself though. So you slip and then you catch yourself.
Okay.
You're kind of hanging there.
Okay. Can I pull myself up?
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa!
So dexterity save to get across.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, that does it. Roll for Nigel. And Sildar just completely forgets about the trap and falls in.
Looks like Nigel was coming after him.
Actually, make another dexterity save for Nigel. Sildar catches himself too. I keep forgetting about this second.
Okay, so 18 to catch himself.
So everybody catches themselves, but 3 of you guys almost fall in. But yeah, you're good. You're on the other side now.
Okay, okay.
So there's the double doors. You know, they've got they're kind of green.
Okay.
They used to be copper.
Right. These are the ones going into the catacombs, right?
Yeah, where the skeletons were. So you guys can just head in there.
Backtracking back through.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so then you have directly ahead of you. So there's a few fake columns on the outsides of the walls, and then you see a tomb like 20 feet in front of you, and then like 5 feet to the right of it, there's another tomb, and then along the right wall, there's a tomb.
Do I sense any undead?
No, there's no undead. You killed them. I mean, you see the
Okay.
bones. It's
Yeah.
still there. There's a door to the north, like the north west corner. And then there's the door on the east wall on the very north side, which is the same. You came from the east wall.
Okay.
So I guess we're heading to the north door then.
Yeah.
The north door where you came in, or the one you haven't gone through?
Haven't.
Oh, that.
Because yeah, you guys came through that north door.
Oh, okay.
That was where the secret room was,
The
and the
one-
armory that you couldn't break down.
Alright, we'll go through the one we haven't gone through yet.
Okay. So you walk into this room, and it's a long room partitioned into 3 areas with iron bars walling off the north and the south. There's filthy straw all over the floors of those cells, and the hinged doors of which are secured by chains and padlocks. There's a pair of disheveled human women.
Disheveled?
Disheveled.
Disheveled?
Disheveled.
I thought it was disheveled.
No.
Disheveled?
Yeah. I'm sticking with it. I don't care if it's right or wrong. Human women are held in the cell to the south, while there's a human boy confined to the north. They're all in plain gray tunics and have iron collars fitted around their necks. There's a heap of discarded clothing against the far wall, and there are 2 people with the Redbrand cloth on. And they look at you like, what the heck?
Oh.
You aren't Redbrands?
Yeah, we are. Take a look at our little...
No, I didn't get any word about new recruits, and new recruits don't even know about this until the 3rd week.
It is our third week.
It's not. I would have met you by now. You haven't been inoculated in.
Should we?
They start drawing their swords.
Alright, Sacred Flame. I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna say...
Roll initiative.
So 4, and then where's my initiative at? So that'd be a +2. So 6.
I got an 8.
Okay.
Nigel's got a 21.
Okay, so Nigel got 21. Who got the next highest?
you, and
Yeah.
then
What did you get?
I had an 8.
I got
Eight.
a 6.
Okay, so and then Deacon got an 8, right?
Yes.
And then we brought Equius, and then we have Sildar. Okay, so the order is going to be Nigel, these 2 Redbrands, Deacon, Equius, and Sildar.
Okay.
Okay, let me put a bookmark here, and get here, and then you can have Nigel take his turn whenever. Oh, that's so nice. They're right next to each other. Nigel can go whenever you're ready.
There's only 2 red brands, right?
Yeah, there's only 2. There's one to the north and one to the south. The one on the south is darker looking. I should probably write this down. So there's a darker, tanner one, and then like a really pale red brand.
What's Nigel gonna do? Does he have like a bow?
Yeah, he's got the hand crossbow.
Are they within 30 feet or past 30 feet?
They're definitely within 30 feet. The room is. The room goes about 15 feet back, so they're about 7 feet away from the door.
Yeah, I suppose.
So I'm assuming you two went in first, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of leading the way.
Right.
So we'll have a Deacon here, Chris here, Sildar and Nigel are right behind you guys.
Are we assuming everyone's in the room?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's only 2 of them are red brands?
Yeah. It's a pretty tight space for 6 people to be standing. But, I mean, it's not that tight, but like, it's like 15 by 15 the area that you have to fight.
Not to mention the prisoners on the ground.
They're in cells.
Oh.
Yeah, so what's Nigel gonna do?
I think he should either use his sword, because this is pretty close combat. The bow wouldn't do much.
I'm gonna set a timer for Nigel to go.
Right.
5 seconds.
I suppose Nigel ready his
Sword.
sword.
So, attacking, go ahead and roll.
Uh,
D20.
right. 15.
15 will hit. And was he attacking the one, the pale guy or the dark guy?
Pale guy.
Okay. How much damage?
8.
8, okay. Yeah, he gets a nice slash. The guy's looking pretty bloody already. And now we have the red brands are next. So the pale one looks right at Nigel and just slashes at him with his short sword. And that is 19 plus 17. Does 17 hit?
Yes.
17 hits. So we are going to do... He's going to take 7 damage. How much health does he at?
4.
Okay. He attacks again, 17 again. And he's gonna take 4 damage. We got the dark guy. He's gonna swing at Equius. He's right in front of him. And that is an 18. Is an 18 hit.
Correct.
Okay. Take 3 damage.
Okay.
And then he goes again, and it's a 7. I'm assuming that doesn't hit. So he misses the second time.
You said take 3 damage?
Yeah. So we have Deacon, you are up. Setting the timer for 5 seconds.
Yes. Gonna start things off with a.
Okay.
Are they fairly close or?
Yeah, they're pretty close.
Okay. I'm just gonna ready Talon and go for the non-injured guy.
Okay. Go ahead, roll.
25.
25 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
12 damage.
12 damage. You get a nice hit on him, and he looks pretty bloody. And Equius, you got the Deacon just hit the dark guy in front of you. He's looking pretty bloody, and Nigel's down next to the pale guy to your left, and he's also bloody. What are you going to do?
Sacred Flame on the pale guy.
Okay, go ahead.
He has to do a a dexterity saving throw.
What's the DC?
He has to beat 14.
Okay, he doesn't get it. Go ahead and roll.
He does, I believe, it's just 6. He takes 6 damage.
6 damage, okay. He looks pretty burned up. His clothes are starting to catch on fire just a little bit, and he's like patting them out. Sildar is up, so he's going to charge the darker guy with his longsword, and he's going to make a attack on him. That very much hits, and it gets a nice gash, but he's not quite dead yet. Goes around again, and that is a miss. And so we are back at the top of the order with Nigel. What's Nigel going to do? Starting the timer for 5 seconds. Oh wait, Nigel's dead. Not
right.
dead.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a death saving throw.
Oh, crap. I should have done my...
Well, he's probably going to be okay.
11.
11 on the natural roll die. Is it
That's
plus?
plus.
That's a save.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we got the pale guy who is now ticked off at Equius, and so he's going to swing at him. That does not hit. And then does a 16 hit?
I have a 16 plus 2.
So yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
So then the other guy is going to swing at Deacon. That hits. Well, it's 19 plus... So 23 hits, I assume. So, Deacon, you are going to take 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then he misses the second one. And we are up to Deacon. What are you going to do? Both of them look really bad off.
Man, attempt a persuasion attempt for them to lay down their arms.
Yeah, what are you going to say?
You two don't look well off right now. One of you are probably going to drop really soon, followed by the other. I suggest lay down your weapons and surrender.
Why should we do that?
You'll be dead.
Otherwise, you get to feed this new sword of mine.
Go ahead and do a... I'm going to have you do an intimidation check.
Intimidation?
Yeah.
Nope.
What is it?
You got 2 on the dice.
Plus 4, so 6.
Okay, they look at you, and the other guy who wasn't talking is like, you realize that your friend's about to die on the ground there, and you guys aren't looking too great either. I think we're...
I'm looking great. What are you talking about?
I think we got this under control. And they get back into a defensive position ready to fight you.
Okay.
Oh, you can't attack? Was that your move?
You can attack.
Yeah. Attack.
Okay, so yeah.
Beat him. Feed that sword. Feed the sword.
Ooh, plus 7. 19?
Okay, which one are you aiming at?
The one I've been focusing on.
Okay, so go ahead and roll damage.
11.
11. Okay, so you stick the sword right through his throat. Go ahead and do another intimidation check with advantage now. Because that's pretty intimidating to watch.
17 plus 4, so 21?
21? Okay. So you sound the darker guy, and this guy's like, oh my goodness, dude. I don't have the key. I don't have the key in there. You can try and break it down, but the bugbears have the keys. Bugbears have the keys.
Where's the bugbears at?
They're on the lower complex. Their room's down there. The lower complex.
Take us to them.
Can I? Oh, okay. Okay. Glassstaff is gonna have your heads. I'll tell you what.
Oh, Glassstaff is already imprisoned.
Oh, don't worry about that. He's good. Just show us where the bugbears are.
Oh, okay. He kind of starts shaking, and he walks
You
out.
still got one of those spare potions, right?
Okay, can I use my, my cantrip to, where's he at?
Oh, the spare the dying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you do that. He's fine.
Is he up?
Yeah. No, he's not up. He's just not dying.
Yeah, it stabilizes him.
Okay.
Are you guys going to carry him, or are you going to leave him here?
He looks rather comfortable, but we should we should maybe, I don't know, should we prop him up in the corner and put some hay on him? The dirty straw?
Just imagining the things. Is there a table?
There's no table. There's a couple chairs that they could sit in.
Can I like quickly talk to one of the prisoners and ask them what they're doing there? Like what's going on?
Yes, that would be a very good thing to do.
So we first have this guy. He's not going. We're making sure he doesn't go anywhere because if he bolts and runs, he's getting sacred flamed.
I'm sure Sildar can keep.
So Sildar is kind of just guarding the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I go up to the prisoners and say, "Hey, we're gonna get you guys out of here. What happened?"
Oh my goodness! He killed my husband, and now they took me and my kids.
Where are your kids at?
They're right here.
Oh.
There's 3 people in the cages. They took us in the middle of the night, and I overheard them. I think they're trying to sell us to slavers. Please get us out of here, please.
Yes, we will. Just hang on.
Can you bust the door down, please? Please get us out now. Please don't go.
I sure do. So I asked the Redbrand guy, like, can you confirm that this is true?
Yep.
Okay.
Wasn't my idea. I'll have you know that much. It wasn't my idea. I'm kind of against the whole selling the people into slaves, but
Yeah. Well, save it for the judge. Can we try? So he doesn't know where the key is.
he does. He said it's on the. Well, he said he does.
The bugbears.
Yeah, he said the bugbears have it.
So.
Why do the bugbears have the keys? Why not you guys? You're the ones who are in charge in town, aren't you?
Well, Glassstaff was technically in charge, but Glassstaff answered to the Black Spider, and the Black Spider definitely likes his bugbears keeping track of the keys.
Okay, thank you.
Not my first move as to who to trust with keys, but okay.
I think let's go get the keys from the bugbears. There's not much we can do about these doors.
No, please, bust them down right now.
They're metal. They're metal.
Can't you try? Please.
We're gonna get hurt if we do. Last time we tried to open up a wooden door. That didn't work too well. Let alone these metal ones. Do I have like water or anything?
Mm-hmm.
Can I give her like a container of water to hold on to?
Mm-hmm.
And I have food, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll give her some food and water.
Thank you. Please come back.
You have my promise. And can I give her like one of the, I don't know, what's something that we need that we have so we can ensure them that we'll come back, like something like that we need. Besides Nigel.
Suppose we'll prop Nigel up on the chairs.
Yeah. Okay. We'll prop Nigel up next to them, and we tell the ladies.
Like in the chair?
Yeah, in the chair. We tell the ladies.
Like sitting up?
Yeah, kind of like Weekend at Bernie's. Or something. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then so we tell us if he wakes up before we get back, we will definitely come back for our friend. If he wakes up, let us tell him what's going on and where we're at, and have him just be there with you guys. Okay?
Okay, please come back.
Okay, we will. We won't forget you. We won't forget our home slice bread slice Nigel.
Okay, what are you guys doing now?
We're having the
Redbrand dude take us to the bugbear. Get a key.
Okay.
And then on the way there, I might say, okay, what I want you to do is maybe we should. How do you want to play this? I think a couple of the options we can take is one, we can help him we can use him to help us fight them. Two, we could use him to get the keys.
Do you see what he looks like right now? He's not going to help us.
I mean, Will you help us?
What am I gonna get out of it?
Some gold. And knowing that you'll live past another day.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion.
What would that be under?
Charisma.
Charisma. Persuasion, so I get a +5. Oh, golly gee. What's this? 13 plus 5, so 18.
Alright, I'll help you, but you have to guarantee my freedom. Like, I don't want to be locked up. I don't want to be locked up for what the other people in this organization are trying to do.
If you help us, we'll guarantee your freedom, saying that you were a part of our group and helping us, and you were an informant.
Alright, I'll help. What do you need me to do?
There's different ways we can play this. One way, have him go in...
And then he stabs you. I'm just kidding.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna need you to roll a new character.
So, are you I'll ask him first off before I start talking. Are you able to go in there and ask for the keys from the bugbearers, or no, or they come with you?
They would probably come with us, but they don't like to hang around us humans. They kind of just like to keep in their area. So the fact that you guys are wearing the right stuff helps a lot. It helps a lot. We should probably, though, if we're gonna do that, take the cloth off your little friend there who's passed out, because
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense for one of the Redbrands to be knocked out in here.
Just put an empty bottle next to him.
But we could pass you guys off as Redbrands now.
Okay. So I think that's what we're gonna do tonight. We're gonna take the little thing off his arm.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I may as well do that, and with the other guy that's not so alive anymore. Go ahead and cover him up in the hay. So things don't look like it's out of place.
Too out of place. Sorority night with the boys.
What if? No, that wouldn't work. Never mind.
What?
You guys are better at making plans than me.
Any idea will help.
What if we feed my old buddy here to the bugbears and try and lock up your friend, and then whenever we have that one bugbear ready to lock him up, we jump at him.
Can we lace your friend with what's poisonous to bugbears? Can we lace them with poison? Like lace.
Do you guys have poison with you?
I do not.
Do you know anywhere to get poison?
Probably wouldn't be worth our time. I mean, it could, but
I don't think anybody's.
Phandalin.
Not yeah, that's right. Not in Phandalin. Have you been to Phandalin? We're not known for our poison industry.
Okay.
I can, however, hex.
Alrighty. So you think we should lure them in here and cause?
Well, I think there's several of them. What if we just get the one guy, and then when he starts unlocking the door, we jump on him real fast and kill him?
Okay. Maybe we can get him by surprise. That's one of the things I was gonna bring up is have one of them that has the key, lure them in, and just pick them off one by one.
Right. So basically, go down there, let them know we have a prisoner we want to lock up, and.
But won't it look weird if we leave nobody guarding the cell? How about I stay back here?
No, you're gonna need to help persuade. We'll have our main Sildar.
Yeah, Sildar can act as a guard.
He's played that position pretty well and pretty convincingly too.
All right, let's do it then.
Okay.
You up for that, Sildar?
Oh, yep. Might as well.
Do you see any major flaws with this, or is this okay with you?
The one flaw I could see is if those bugbears don't take to this whole plan, you guys are going to be down 2 people in this fight. Pretty much 3. It's going to be just you 2. This guy's almost dead, and he might betray you.
Okay.
The guy's like, I'm not... Dude, I just negotiated for my freedom.
Okay.
Well, let's head down, lure ourselves up a bugbear up here. Hopefully one with the key.
So yeah, so can he kind of guide us?
Yeah, so he takes you back through that secret door that you guys left open anyways, so it's not like he was trying to hide anything there. And then he takes you over the bridge that wasn't rigged to collapse, and then down the stairs to the southwest corner, and there's a door up to the left, and he knocks on it and goes, and you hear you can hear goblin commands before you get there, your goblin's kind of yelling, bugbear yelling in goblinoid.
Is it anything coherent?
Yeah,
I would recognize.
Don't you speak Goblin?
Yeah, that's why I was asking if it was anything coherent that I could pick up on.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Perception would be +4. Okay. So,
What was it?
3 + 4. So amazing.
You hear some words, but you can't make out the commands very well. You can hear roll, lick, and they're not very nice names, but you can't hear everything. And you can also hear an actual goblin voice. He's like, okay. And that's about it. And then when you hear the knocking, you hear, hold on. And then one opens the door, and you hear this guy going, "Hey, Mark, what is it?" And he's like, "It's some humans. There's humans here. What do you want?"
Is he speaking in common?
He spoke that in Goblin. He goes, "Oh, sorry. What do you want?"
We have a prisoner that we need to lock up. We know you gentlemen have the key.
1 second. And he closes the door, and you hear him go, "Mosk, they say they got a prisoner. Do you want to take care of it?" And you hear, "No, you got it." And he tosses him the key, and Mork opens up the door, and he's like, "All right, let's go."
As I'm watching them open the door, which way does the door open? Does it open into our direction, or do they?
It opens in.
Opens in. Okay.
Can I kind of peek in, as he opens it, nonchalantly, looking behind him to see the room, or to see any goblins or what's going on in there?
Yeah, you can tell that there's make a perception check. There's some things I'm going to tell you no matter what, but
Me and my perception checks are
I
just
know.
absolute trash today. That's even that's speaking of trash, Nat 1.
I've at least got a 15.
What?
15.
15. Yeah, you can see that there's a bed on each corner. Well, the 3 corners that you can see in there, and you see that there's in the corner opposite. So the room's kind of rectangular, and the door is offset. So it'd be having the door right where the TV is, kind of. It's the way the room's set up. And so then there's a bed. You can see on the bed where my guitar rack would be over this way. That there's a guy that he was talking to named Mosk. He has an eye patch on with jewels on, and it has an M in jewels on his eye patch. And there you can see the feet of another goblin kind of on the bed towards the left of the door. And you can see a little goblin that's rolling around in the floor and crying. And then there's the guy at the door, and he's coming out.
I kind of feel bad for that little goblin.
Why is he crying? Are they beating it up?
Well, he's rolling around licking the floor.
Licking
the floor.
Oh, they said just bullying him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Probably.
Okay. Okay, so I guess we'll continue on back and...
Okay. So what's going on? Why do we have a new prisoner?
We caught some people snooping around, and we got one of them.
Oh, that's good. That's good. We need some more slaves to help us build up the stuff.
Yeah. What kind of what are some of the extra stuff that we're building at? Where's that located, anyways?
Not you guys. This is Kragmaw business. You guys just need to stay out of it. That's why I hate hanging out with the humans. You guys way too nosy.
No, yeah, no, I completely understand, sir.
Well then shut up, please, and let's just get this over with.
Okay.
And then you guys are kind of walking into the room now.
Okay.
Oh, you killed one of them. Nice.
Yeah, you guys can take him and eat him if you guys want.
And that one that... Did you guys sit him on the chair and then he slumped over? And you see Nigel laying on the floor, like, slumped over. Like he fell off the chair while you guys were going?
Yeah, that obviously didn't work as well as we planned.
What's the point of that?
We just were trying to, keep him in decent condition.
Alright, whatever. I'll just get this unlocked, and he starts unlocking the door.
Alright, and as he's unlocking the door, you ready? I, look over at everyone and just sort of, do a nod, and
You see, the Redbrand run up, and he starts to attack him first.
Oh, okay, I was gonna touch...
Everybody roll initiative.
I was gonna touch him really quick.
You were gonna deliver your touch spell, yeah.
Yeah, inflict wounds?
Oh, yeah. It's okay, you're still gonna have the
You still
surprise round.
can.
Oh, is it...
7 plus...
What the... I got a nat 1. Does that affect anything for initiative?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It means you'll probably go last.
Well, okay, well...
Oh, wait, what was it with your plus?
Oh, with my plus?
Yeah, you
3.
Okay, what was yours?
Total of 10.
Total of 10, okay. What was Nigel's?
13.
13, okay. So you have...
So we get our surprise round.
Yeah, you'll get a
Okay.
surprise round. And then... So, remind me, who was first, you or Nigel?
Technically Nigel, yes.
Nigel, okay.
Yeah, but Nigel's incapacitated, right?
Oh, yeah. We don't need him in initiative. I forgot. Okay. So yeah, you see that the Redbrand go and slash at Mork, as you heard him called. And where's the bugbears? So he slashes at him and misses completely. He swings twice and kind of just misses him, and he starts turning around. The Mork does, and we have Deacon is up next.
Bonus action, I'm gonna hex him.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to stab him with my talon.
Okay.
Ooh.
Plus 7, so 24.
24?
Yes.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
8 damage.
8 damage. Okay.
Oh, and an extra 1d6 necrotic. 1. So that's 9 damage instead.
You said 9 damage?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright, and now we got Equius, you're up.
Inflict wounds.
Okay.
So yeah. Oh gosh, come on. Does a 17 hit?
It does.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Alright, so 3d10 necrotic. Okay.
That is... these 3 right here. No. Two.
You're joking. Is that 2?
Yep. 3 of a kind.
Oh my gosh.
You see him cripple up a little bit, and one of his arms is the one you touched is one that kind of cripples up a lot. He yelps out.
He can't use that arm or something, or
Sure. And then Sildar runs up and gets him. He gets a late jump on that, and that is not gonna hit. And then he swings again, and that's not gonna hit. So the Redburn guy turns back around to swing at, misses twice. And now we're up on him, and he just reaches out.
Did he miss?
Yeah, not one. He reached out to choke the Redbrand and just missed. We're now up to Deacon. You're up.
Swish, swish, stab, stab. Nat 20!
Alright, go ahead and roll damage.
So that's... So it's 2 damage dice and the bonus
Yeah.
once.
Mhm.
And what about Hex's necrotic damage? Does that get doubled or is it just the...
No.
No, okay.
What's with all the 2s?
9 plus 5... 14.
14? Yeah, you stab him, and he dies. He's dead.
Nice.
And you got the key. Well, he had the key in his hand. He dropped it.
That was easy.
No, 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 no.
Well, cool. Okay. I guess we should unlock the people, the prisoners.
Yeah. Thank you. I didn't think you were coming back.
Oh no, we got you. We understand. Do you guys know the way out of here, or what?
No, they abducted us. They blindfolded us.
Mm.
Right. Well, we know the way out, but...
But we're not done here yet. Do we want to go take care of the other bugbearers, or should we try this again with another one and say, hey,
Oh, yeah.
and just lead them up one by one?
Oh, wrong Hex. Okay.
Just redoing this whole thing over again? Do we want to do that again?
I'm pretty certain they'll catch on if we try to go in again. They're probably going to be...
I don't know. They're not the brightest creatures.
No, with this one not coming back, I'm sure they'll want to investigate.
We could say that he fell in the pit trap on the way.
But the pit trap isn't on the way.
Oh, yeah. Oops. We could say he dropped the key and needs a little baby goblin hand.
I think we ought to prioritize the family here and get them back to the village proper.
Okay.
This militia member needs some bandaging up.
Yes, yes. So, I guess, can we lead the family out of the place? Should we make him take him to the inn?
Right.
Do we just need to get rid of the rest of the bugbearers? Or...
We'll get everyone safely to the end, then we'll come back and deal with the remaining bugbears.
Okay. I'm gonna have you guys take some XP because
We killed one guy,
and
and then we killed this bugbear.
so you guys are gonna take 50. Take 100 XP each.
That's right. 945.
Okay. So you guys just leveled up. We'll deal with that in a little bit though.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but you are gonna level up today.
Cool beans.
Obviously, you're at the right XP. So you guys are doing what exactly now?
We're gonna take the family, right?
Take the family back to the inn where
Okay.
where it's being watched by.
Can I grab the rest of the beaver pelts on the way out? Or did I get them all?
Yeah, you can grab the rest.
Alright, I take all the beaver pelts.
Okay. I'm glad that you don't remember the main story points, but you remember the beaver pelts. Yeah, so you guys kind of make your way back.
We'll probably go through the front door this time rather than sneak them in.
Yeah. So he bring the Myrna and her kids through, and Trilena, the wife, she sees him and she just screams and runs and like hugs her and like whisks her away and starts like taking care of her and her kids. And you don't see she's like the only one there. Well, she's not the only one. You also see Darren and Halia are sitting, kind of like both looking really tired, but they're sitting there, and they look relieved that you guys are back, and they kind of like look suspiciously at the Redbrand who came in, and they're like, Halia is the one who speaks first. She's like, well, who's he, and why is he not captured? He looks like
he has defected from the Redbrands, and he has helped us in our mission.
Well, I'd like to hear that.
And we would like to guarantee his safety and his cooperation with the law here.
Well, you see, I'm not the one that's in charge here, but it's good to know that the Redbrands are looking like they're going to be able to turn a new corner, start a new chapter.
Yes.
Right.
He can definitely help out with being the spokesperson of helping them turn that new corner.
I hope so. What's his name?
What's your name?
My name is Seamus.
Seamus. Nice.
Had no name for himself.
Right.
Okay. I'm trying to remember how much did Hallie offer you guys? I have that written down somewhere.
Like a lot.
Yeah, but she took some off.
She took like to guard though.
Yeah. So she says, "All right, make sure you guys come and see me later." Yeah, and I'm glad you guys are able to take care of this. Darren, I think we're good to go, right, guys? And at this point, it's like 4 a.m. So they've been there since like 11.
What do you think? Don't we need to go back in and take care of the bugbears?
Right. There's still a few more bugbears in there that we gotta take out.
Unless...
Yeah, but do you really need us watching? If it sounds like the Redbrands are mostly taken care of.
Well,
Last time was at least taken care of.
Yeah, but I feel like if anything, maybe you can come help us out. Take out these last few bugbears. Just had the whole battalion taking them out, minus Samuel here.
That wasn't really part of the deal.
Right.
Okay.
I got...
That last bugbear dropped pretty quick. With the other two, we should be able to...
Yeah, I need to get some sleep before I open up shop in a few hours.
Okay. We understand it. But yeah, if you hear anything or any commotion, please come back and help.
She's not gonna hear any commotion in the hideout.
No. Like at the end, like if she goes back home.
Yeah, okay.
No,
I thought you were saying like if you hear us needing help back.
No, like if the end starts getting attacked.
Okay.
Like, if she goes home and rests.
Cool.
Okay,
Right.
not like at the hideout.
Yeah. Darren leaves too, and he's like, "Don't forget to come pay me later."
Okay.
And I got something I would like you guys to look into if you don't mind.
Okay.
But I know you guys got some things to attend to. I'm gonna go sleep before sunrise.
Yeah. Can I put all the gems, the gold, and everything we have right now
Mm-hmm.
in in our rooms?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Because we have like we still have like 180 silver.
You
and
know,
things
you guys never divvied up the treasure.
Yeah.
either.
Right.
I think I'm just gonna put it in the room for now. and
Let's
we'll divvy
take
it.
a moment, go on break. You guys divvy up your treasure, and then all you like to use the restroom, and you guys can level up.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, we only have one viewer. We can level up on camera. Let's take a break real fast. Put some music on while you divvy up the treasure, and then we'll come back.
Okay. Cool beans.
minutes start.
Okay, we're gonna do the level up stuff now. Anybody watching, feel free to ask any questions in the chat about characters, about the world. As long as I can tell you without ruining stuff for the story, I'll answer that. If you want to ask them about their backstories, I'll ask them those questions. And we're gonna just kind of do some level up stuff real fast before they get back into the world, and hopefully it doesn't take too long.
Cool beans.
I don't think you guys really get anything too crazy on this level up either.
Get my packed boon
Oh yeah, that's right.
and the option to replace an invocation.
You're gonna have to look up what a grave cleric. So I'm level 3.
The book's right there. You have the book.
Oh wait. Okay.
It's not players. It's the same person.
Yeah.
Nigel
Yeah.
gets expertise on 2 skill proficiency. Let me see Nigel's sheet.
Yeah, I get what 3rd level. I get more spells.
Yeah.
Gentle response.
Repose.
Yeah. Gentle repose. Ray of
Enfeeblement.
enfeeblement. What the heck is that?
You have those spell cards.
We get the path to the grave.
Can I see a pencil?
It says you can. I need to use the path to the grave more. Gentle repose. Okay, so let's see. Gentle repose, ray of. And I just get the others like cantrips.
No, those.
What's gentle repose?
Those are just domain spells, which mean you always have those prepared. They don't count.
So I can use them whenever.
No, they count as a normal spell. You just don't. They don't count against your prepared spells.
Okay, so I have them now.
Yeah.
Ray of.
Do you remember how your spellcasting works, right?
Yeah.
So you have all your spells, but you prepare them. You can only prepare a certain amount, and your domain spells you always have prepared. They still take a spell slot and everything like that. You just have them prepared. And so you should be able to prepare more spells now. You can look at your... In the player handbook, it tells you it's like your level plus your wisdom modifier, I think.
What is it called? Where is it? I don't see it.
The Ray of Enfeeblement. It's a red card. It's probably... I think it's up by his pencil case.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, wow. A black beam of energy springs from your finger towards the creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target on a hit. The target deals only half damage with weapon attacks that use strength until the spell ends. I don't know how, like, good that will be. So I can just add these to my things now?
Yeah, so all your domain spells you can put together.
Okay.
You always have those prepared, and then you can prepare. What's your wisdom modifier?
My wisdom is +4.
Okay, so you can prepare 7 spells. So you get your cantrips, you get your domain spells. Do you learn any cantrips at level 3? I don't think you do.
I don't believe so. I don't think so.
It's in the player's handbook.
It would be in the player's handbook.
Mm-hmm.
If I learn any more spells.
So yeah, the way your spells work, you'll have your cantrips, you'll have your domain spells, and then you get to prepare 7 other spells.
Mm.
Okay, so for my spells, I'm replacing Witch Bolt and Shield.
Okay.
Yeah, the third I get no.
So I'm getting Misty Step, Darkness, and then I'm selecting Shatter as my 4th spell known.
Okay. And I'll take those other spells so they don't take up space that you're not using. Which is really nice about your characters. You don't have a bunch of spells on the way. Gabe has like a pile of like 30 spells that he's not using. Which is pretty awesome if you're that character, but it's a lot to keep track of.
Okay. So yeah, and we'll go through this later, but I don't see anything to my knowledge.
Okay, let me see the handbook real fast.
Both of them?
Just the handbook. Because you should know what you get out of... No, this is Xanathar's Guide.
Oh no, there she goes. Ah. Again with the mic, and I apologize, I'm sorry. Sorry, Nate. This one says, you touch a corpse or other remains for that duration. The target is protected from the... can't become undead.
Yeah, you don't learn a cantrip. You have 4 first level spell slots and 2 second level spell slots. Do you still have the little spell slot things?
I used 1 spell.
Okay, but do you have the little slips?
No, I think they're over there. So I know a level 2 spell now?
Yeah, you get 2 level 2 spells.
So that means, can I use a level 2 spell slot for a level 1 spell?
If you can upcast it, which most of them you can. Like, it will say at higher levels on it.
Yeah.
Which you can anyways, but some of them, like, if you use it at a higher level...
So how many spell slots do I have?
You have 4 level 1 spells and 2 second level spell slots.
And 2 second level?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I can do... That's quality.
Keep in mind, you only get them back at a long rest.
Yes.
Unlike Deacon, who can, every time he takes a short rest, get some more back.
Right.
But he only ever has 2 spell slots. But your spell slots are 2nd level now, aren't they?
Yeah, my spell slots are 2nd level now.
So every time you cast a spell, it's upcast to 2nd level, which is pretty cool.
Okay.
And you didn't get anything from Xanathar's this round, did you? Just some main spells?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I didn't see anything. I knew it said level... Well, technically yes, because I got level... I now have my level 3, like, Gentle Response, and the, where'd it go? The red card. The Ray of... this one.
Oh, are they 2nd level spells?
Let me see.
Yes, they are.
Xanathar's.
Oh, yeah. This Gentle Repose, it says, you touch a corpse or other remains. For that duration, the target is protected from decay. It cannot become undead. The spell also effectively extends the time limit on raising the target from the dead.
Yeah, that is only useful for, like, if somebody dies, like, outright dies, you keep their body from dying, or, like, decaying, so... Because if you let a body decay, you can't cast Like resurrection spells, certain kinds.
So, like, let's say, like, he bites the dust completely.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he fails all his dex throws, and I somehow am incapacitated and can't save him.
Yeah, if you're unable to save him for whatever reason. But you still have to get the way, like, you still have to raise the money and the means of raising them from the dead. It just gives you more time. It gives you, like, 2 weeks, which is not that much time to get a lot of gold. It's like 1,000 gold or something like that, and you have to know not ninth level spell, but pretty high level spells. So,
or at least know someone that knows.
Yeah.
Which is gonna be interesting. Okay. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. I just wish I was a little bit more like. Oh, is this?
Yeah. So, did you choose the 7 spells you have?
Me?
So, yeah.
I haven't choose. So
let me see.
yet.
So,
yeah, organize them, I guess, from like my cantrips, and then the ones.
So, which are your first level domain spells?
Like, what do you mean? Oh, so Bane and False Life are my domain spells.
And then any cantrips?
Got a question. Did we have the spells available for Flaming Spear or Lesser Restoration?
For which ones?
No, wait, not that one. Blur and... Okay, you already had those. Okay, never mind.
So, these are your domain spells. You always have these prepared.
Mm-hmm.
These are your cantrips. You can cast these at any moment. So these should never leave your deck. These are the spells you currently have prepared. There's 6 of these. You now can prepare 7. So out of the... Did you just combine them?
No.
Those decks? Okay. So out of those and this deck, you can now have 7 of those. And if you want to change those out really fast, you need to choose at least one. You don't have to switch it out, but you get to add one to your deck. And if you want to switch any others out.
May I get the spell card for Mage Armor?
Mage Armor? Yeah.
I am swapping Potent Cantrip for Armor Shadow, or the Agonizing Blast for Armor Shadows.
Okay, so you will no longer be using your... What's it called?
Eldritch Blast won't have the won't have the
modifier. Yeah, here you go.
Ooh. This one is interesting.
And then, so are you ready, or what boon did you pick?
Yeah.
Oh, Blade.
Blade. Okay. Are you making Talon your thing?
Yeah, I'll be spending time to make Talon my packed weapon.
Okay. Which, that takes an hour. So you guys gonna take a short rest?
Yes.
Okay. Probably good. So, let's see what time it is in the game.
That sounds pretty cool.
So, do you guys have any hit dice left to spin?
I do, yes.
Okay, so you can spend that now if you want.
What do you mean? How do you know if we have split this hit dice?
You should have it on your character sheet. You should know how many you spent.
Our level up.
Which you get an extra one now too. You should now be.
Oh yeah. So I get a
You get a 3rd hit dice now.
I don't know what you mean by that.
When you take a short rest, you get hit die that you can spend.
Okay.
You roll that die, you get
Okay.
that much health back.
Okay. What about like us gaining health now? Because don't we have to roll to like up our health?
Yeah.
What do we roll for that?
Whatever your hit die is.
Where's my hit die at?
Should be a D8.
Yeah. I'm gonna do no better.
That's depressing.
Mama needs a new
Make
purse.
sure you choose a good D8.
Yeah, Mama needs a new purse. It's a 6.
It's not bad.
So So I'm at 22. Yes.
As your max, but you shouldn't be at full health right now.
I'm not.
Unless you spend your hit die.
Yeah, and we're doing a short rest, right?
So you can spend however many hit die you
Up
have
to
left.
3.
No, because you took a short rest at in the cistern.
Yeah.
So however many hit die you had there, however many you used, you don't get those back until you finish a long rest. You have one. You may have a second one. I don't remember how many you spent there.
I don't remember either.
So let's just say you have one.
Okay.
With the way that you.
So I just roll a d8,
and you get that much health back.
8.
And you can add however much health you got with your level up health. You can add that to your max health.
Okay.
You know, like in Pokemon, when your Pokemon level up.
Yeah.
How you don't go to full health, but you get 3 health added on if you get 3 health.
Yeah. So I got 1, 2, 3.
So you should get 14 health.
No, I'm at 20.
Well, you should gain 14 health from whatever you were at. Because you get your 6 from your level up, and then your 8 from the die you just rolled.
So I'm at full health. Which is 22 now. So my hit dice is now 22, which isn't half bad.
Your hit dice is 3d8.
Well, yeah, but...
And you're out. So you're going to have to take a long rest next time you want to gain health.
Yeah.
And you have however many spells left. I don't remember how many you used. You should have... I think you have 2 level 1 spell slots and 2 level 2 spell slots left. Because you used... I don't remember exactly. I think you used it in the fight against Glassstaff. You used a spell.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. So I have 2. So yeah.
So you should have 2 level 1, 2 level 2 spells.
Yep.
Okay. Well, my character no longer needs his leather armor. Because mage armor is 2 points better.
And then you have 1 spell slot, right? You used Hex.
Right.
So you should have 1 level 2 spell slot.
Right.
Okay.
But after the short rest, it'd be...
Oh yeah, that's right. You're not a cleric. So you have 2 level 2 spell slots.
Yes.
There we go. Alright.
Dude, some of these are great.
Yeah, you got a lot of spells. You should take some time to look through them when you're not playing. Like next week, you should spend the beginning of the session just looking through them, or not beginning, but while we're eating, you should look through them.
Or even after we're done tonight.
Yeah. Well, I have to leave right at 6.
So you're good. You're good.
But it's good to look through those because whenever you're switching spells, it's good to know what you have to. It just takes less time. All right, everybody ready now? Because we are at 4:35. Oh, we're only halfway through our time. That's nice.
I went and go ahead and put a level 2 spell with these. Okay. So. Wait.
You can put as many level. You could fill it up with level 2 spells. You just wouldn't only be able to cast 2 spells. If that makes sense.
Okay. Where did I do with? Oh no.
Like when you prepare your spells, you can choose any combination of level 1 and 2 spells.
Okay. It's
just you can't cast a level 2 spell in a level 1 spell slot. It has to be a level 2 spell slot.
Yeah.
But you can't upcast level 1. So like if you do inflict wounds, I think you get an extra, like it'd be 4d10 instead of 3. That's the second level.
And so like all these spells are okay. Like I always will have these.
Yeah, you don't have to keep them in a separate pile, but it probably would help you if you do.
I have 8 spells I can just use. That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah, because you have your cantrips. Not all of those you are like at will. There's 2 level 1 spells and 2 level 2 spells in there that are, whenever you cast them, they still take a spell slot. They're just prepared all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like a cantrip.
Yeah.
So like Ray of Enfeeblement is not an at-will cantrip. It takes a level 2 spell slot. It doesn't count towards your 7 spells to prepare. I hope you're getting that, because spellcasting is different for every class.
Yeah.
So does that make sense?
Yes.
You still have to spend a spell slot.
Yes.
You just don't. It's always prepared.
Unless it's a cantrip.
Unless it's a cantrip.
Yes, yeah, I know, I'm good.
Okay, cool.
Like, check out, look, this is the spells I picked. That's my level 2 spell I grabbed.
Nice. Yeah, I had the
That'd
option
be
of selecting a whole person as well, but
That'd be good for interrogations, right?
What?
Hold person. Or even just an enemy. Just holding it still so it can't, like, die.
Yeah, that's what Glassstaff used that against you guys.
So
against somebody.
Can it...
Right?
Yeah, can you just wail? Is it harder for them to miss?
I think you get disadvantage, right? Is that what it is? You get disadvantage on any attack. Because it leaves you incapacitated.
Choose one humanoid figure that you can see within range. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration. At the end of each of its turns, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. On a success, the spell ends on the target.
So when somebody's paralyzed, they can't take actions or reactions. They can't move or speak. They automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws, so you could use Sacred Flame on them. Attack rolls have advantage, and any attack that hits a creature is a critical hit if it's a melee, if they're within 5 feet. So, yeah. I don't think I even did it that way. I think I was a little loose, because I think I misunderstood what the paralyzed was. I think I ended up like just giving you disadvantage on attacks.
That's pretty intense.
Yeah, you're literally holding them still.
So, we'll be using that on bosses, as long as they're humanoid.
Well, as long as they don't have a high wisdom, you should be fine too.
Yeah.
They can
Hex
break out.
plus hold person.
They still gotta beat a spell save of 14 though.
Mm-hmm.
That's relatively difficult. Yeah, it's like a 75% they won't make it.
Kinda.
Unless they have...
If they have a high wisdom, they have a lot higher chance of getting that. Okay, you guys ready now? Nigel's still passed out, so you guys are just gonna leave him in the room, or you're gonna wait for him to wake up?
He has to wait. He has to take a full long rest before getting up again.
No. It takes 1d4 hours, and it hasn't been that much time yet. He passed out at about 3:15, and it's currently 5 a.m.
What is with Nigel always getting knocked out?
Oh, we need to roll his health. What is his hit?
D8.
D8, so give him 8 more. Or not 8 more, but roll.
3 plus his constitution, so a total of 4.
Did you add your constitution, Gabe, to your health?
To your max health.
Where's the constitution at?
Your constitution modifier?
Plus 3.
So I did a +3 to that? So I would have... So now I have 25.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. What do you have health-wise?
My max is now at 21.
Excellent.
I rolled abysmally on that D8.
Which makes up for last level if you rolled an 8, I think, right?
It was a 7 I rolled.
Yeah. Still, good roll. Okay, so it's 5 a.m. What are you guys doing?
Well,
So Nigel isn't waking up.
Hasn't woken up yet.
He hasn't.
I think it's time to take out the last few bugbears.
Yeah, I have a surge of energy, and oddly, feel like I have more health for some reason.
Well, you guys just ate a granola bar, so
Oh man,
you're probably fine.
It was one of those like Cheerio ones.
Yeah, you just ate a Cliff Bar.
Cliff Bar, yes. Red Bull gives you wings.
You guys had some Red Bull and Gatorade, so you're good to go.
Alrighty, let's do this.
Okay, so you guys are going back.
Yeah.
Which way are you going? Are you going through the secret entrance or the...
Secret entrance.
Okay, secret entrance.
Nothing's changed.
Okay, so what are you doing? Who did you ask to come with you?
That one guy that was like the old adventurer.
Sildar?
Sildar?
Yeah.
Okay.
What about the other guy that was guarding the inn?
No, he went back to his orchard.
Okay.
He would. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So just Sildar?
Yeah, it's
I
Just
mean,
Sildar. Cool.
I guess. I wish we had more, but yeah.
we'll be fine.
Okay, so are you guys going straight back to that room?
Yeah, we gotta make sure we have our little red armbands on.
Okay.
Can we like sneak?
I don't think the guards are gonna try and press us anymore.
I think
since they pretty much abandoned that particular post.
I think what we should do is still have our armbands on and sneak and try to listen to what the bugbears are doing. Can we do that?
Are you confident in your sneak?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm an expert in stealth. Can we kind of like get back when we get to the bugbear room area? Can we listen?
Yeah.
Can we listen in like stealthily and quietly so they don't know we're there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So make a stealth roll, each of you. What was it?
That one.
Let me see what
Are
they're...
you falling face first into the door?
Well, no, I'm not like listening at the door. Like as we're just trying to like I just want to listen to like the area in general. What'd you get? You got like what? That's a 16 plus what?
Plus 5.
Okay.
So I'm sitting at a 21 stealth, but
Well, if I'm an expert at something, like if it has a little black dot next to it on the sheet.
That's not expert.
that's just proficiency.
Okay, that means proficiency.
The only one of you who has any expertise is
Nigel.
and he's passed out at the end.
At the end. Okay.
So, when you guys are at the door, you can hear. So you clunk around. You're kind of loud. You and Sildar are pretty quiet. And you hear you hear a voice in there, and it's Droop. Did you hear that? No, I can't hear anything. And he's like, I think there's some people out there. I'm gonna wake Mosk up. No, please, it's gonna make me lick the floor again. And you hear me, shut up. And you start hearing him shake. Mosk, wake up. I think there's some people. Did Mort come back? No. I hear some noise. I don't know what they did with him, though. Alright, give me a second to get up. And you hear some just shuffling around in there.
What?
Gonna relay what you heard?
Yeah. So I kind of like, hey guys, they're talking and they're coming to the door. They don't know that that one bugbearer is incapacitated at this time. So,
okay, so
we can play this off and maybe get one of the other ones, away and take care of him.
We got a fireball scroll.
We do. What does the fireball scroll do? How much damage does fireball do?
You have to make a Arcana check, I think it is, to use it because you're not at the level of that spell.
Okay.
So you have to make an Arcana check to see if you're able to use it, and then you get to use Fireball.
Okay. I got Shatter, though.
What does Shatter do?
A sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of your choice within range. Range is 60 feet. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a Constitution saving throw. A creature takes 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save, or half as much on damage on a successful one. A creature made of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on the saving throw.
Okay. Alright, are you doing that just now? Or when the door opens, or what?
I say we just bust open the door and open up with Shatter.
Okay.
Should I do hold person?
On the guy that's still getting dressed? Yeah.
I think that guy would be less of a threat than the guy who's already ready.
That's fair.
That's also fair.
Okay. So I guess we'll kick down the... You ready for this?
I'm sure we don't need to just kick it. We can just open it, right?
Okay, I'll open it really slowly.
No, just open it and bust it. And one of them literally has their pants down.
I'll open the door really really slowly. I'll be like, sorry, we kind of have a little bit of something we need right now. And then swing it open all the way.
So yeah, so once I have you, shatter.
Okay. Okay, so I'll give you... Everybody roll initiative first.
Where's my initiative?
9. Your initiative.
I'm like blind. There it is.
Plus 2.
So 16, 17, 18. 18.
Okay.
I'll tell you.
So we'll go Equius, Mosk, the Bugbear, and then Deacon, and then Sildar, and that's the order. So in the room, and the one in the far corner from where you guys the door opens is where Mosk is, the guy with the eye patch.
Oh yeah, one more thing on Shatter. A non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes the damage if it's in the spell's area.
Okay.
And then I'll probably use Guiding Bolt. Oh wait, which round is this? Do we get sneak attack?
Yeah, you're gonna get a surprise.
Oh yeah.
So Equius is up first.
So during the thing,
As you open the door.
Okay, I think I should just use Sacred Flame at this point, and then use, or should I come out guns blazing?
We should just clean the room.
Okay, all right, Guiding Bolt. I'll use Guiding Bolt. All right.
So what does the Guiding Bolt do?
It says, on a flash of light streaks towards a creature of your choice within range, make a ranged spell attack on the target. On a hit, the target takes 4d6 radiant damage.
Okay, go ahead and roll. Are you casting that at first level?
Correct.
Okay.
Does a 25 hit?
Yes, it does.
So that's 4d6. Oh, golly gee. Oh! Oh, gosh. So we got a 6, we got 2 5s, and a 3.
Okay. So what is that, 21? Who were you aiming at?
Probably the one standing, like the biggest, meanest one in the room, like the big bugbear guy that was probably asleep.
The sleeping one? Okay,
Yeah.
the other one that's like getting ready? Okay. And you said it was 21?
Wait, hold up.
Or 19?
That's 19.
That's 19, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, gosh. That was a lot.
That was a lot. You blast him, he goes, wait. What's going on? Wait.
Is he hurt?
Yeah, he's pretty hurt, but he's like trying to stop you guys from attacking him. And Deacon, it's your turn.
Shatter.
Okay.
Anyone within that 10-foot radius sphere needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
What's that? Is that a cantrip?
That's that's my second level invocation.
Okay. And what's the DC save?
They're saving against 14.
Okay. And then roll damage.
How much damage does it do? Can you just cast that whenever?
$14 damage.
14 damage? Okay. So, Mosk, the one with the eye patch on the bed that got hit, doesn't take any damage from it. He looks...
If he saves, he takes half damage.
half damage. Okay, how much was it?
That was 14. So half damage would be 7.
Okay. So he looks very irritated, but he's still alive. And
He's not like badly damaged.
he's pretty badly damaged, but he's very irritated at that. And he's still like, wait, where's Glassstaff?
What about the other guy, the other bugbear dude? Is he hurt?
Yeah, he's hurt.
Pretty bad?
I mean, he's
Oh.
like, yeah.
Oh. He's no longer with us.
Did you kill him?
Want to find out in the afterlife?
No, I want to know what's going on here. Why am I getting attacked by you guys?
Oh, I'm the one that speaks Goblin, so I'm talking in Goblin, right? Or am I? Is he talking?
Yeah, we're gonna assume so.
Oh,
Unless you want to tell him to talk in common.
Let's continue this conversation in common.
Okay. Talks in common.
Okay.
What's going on? Why are you guys busting down our door attacking us?
Glassstaff has been overthrown. What are we doing?
Well, I suppose your the balance of your life hangs whether or not you know what you can tell us on Black Spider.
Look, I have no qualms with you guys. I have no stock in Glassstaff. I was sent here by King Grohl. I work for King Grohl. Let me pull up his character sheet because...
Wasn't King Grohl who we fought?
No, that was Clark. I'm one of King Grohl's top lieutenants, and that's why they sent me here. If you guys have taken down Glassstaff, well, I have no qualms in here anymore. I didn't care for Glassstaff. Listen, I can tell you the Black Spider is he's a dark elf, not black elf.
Right. The dark elf part we already knew. There is a kidnapping involving a dwarf. What do you know on that?
He's at the Cragmaw Castle.
Where's that located?
One second. It's in the north. It's north of here, in the Cragmaw Forest. There's a hill that it stands on. It's not hard to see once you get that way. Listen, I would like to... I have no stock. I know I keep saying this, but I have no stock. If we can make a deal, I think you guys can help me out, and I can help you out at the same time.
What kind of deal?
I can show you... I can help you find Cragmaw Castle. King Grohl's getting old. I want to see him overthrown. I want to take his spot.
Reminds me of another cave we've been in.
Yeah, this sounds all too familiar.
Listen. The Cragmaw Kingdom doesn't have to mess with anything south of the Cragmaw Forest. We don't have to mess with Phandalin. We have no need of that. King Grohl getting involved in all this is ridiculous. We only care about the forest. There's a lot more going on in the forest than people outside know. I only care about what's in the forest. So if you help me overthrow King Grohl, I can promise the Cragmaw goblins won't bother you guys anymore.
That sounds reasonable.
Would you help us overthrow him? Like, would you provide men along with yourself?
I can send Droop.
Who's Droop?
He picks up the little goblin by the scruff of his neck. Here's Droop. Droop knows the way. They won't expect Droop to attack.
What can Droop do?
He knows the exact layout. He knows how to get there.
Okay.
He knows the secret ways in to get you right in to kill Grohl.
Okay. What are some insurance that you won't do anything to us, or that you will leave this town alone?
My wife, I am at your mercy at this point.
Yeah.
So I'm very indebted to you. If you not only help me out, but spare my life at this point.
Okay.
My passions do not lie in this town.
I think there's better things if we end up finding a more beneficial relationship between his people and our peoples.
Mm.
What do you have in mind?
How much of an area of control would you have once you replace King Grohl?
The entire Cragmaw Kingdom. It's the entire south side of the Cragmaw Forest.
Are there any? Do we know of any trading posts or anything, or any things that go through that area? Like, just this is inside our heads. Like, do we know any like sort of knowledge about that area in the sense of
Sure,
like?
go ahead and do a history knowledge check. Or intelligence check.
When we need Nigel the most. So that'd be history or just straight intelligence?
History.
History. So I get a +4 to a.
I got a 10.
I got a 14.
Yeah, you guys don't really know. You guys have heard tales of, like, small little villages. Not human villages, but just villages.
Mm.
So exactly what that entails, you don't really know, but you know, like, there are inhabitants, too, there. Not necessarily, like, trade posts. There's not trade posts that you know of, though.
Okay. Would we know of any like goods that are in that forest that are valuable, or any like?
No, none of that kind
Okay.
of stuff.
Anything in particular about Cragmaw Castle that would have any connection to the Lost Echo Mine?
No. I mean, the only connection you know of is King Grohl is allied with the Black Spider, so it's not like a direct connection there. You just know that the people that live there are working with the guy who's trying to get to the mine.
Can we ask him what he knows about the mine?
Yeah, you can ask him.
What do you know about the mine that we're looking for, along with our other associate that was captured?
Lost Echo.
Have you seen the mural upstairs?
I have not. Would you be willing to show us?
I mean, it's not hard to find. It shows the history of the mine. I think it's ugly, but I know you humans really like your art. It shows the history of the mine, and the Black Spider wants to use that. He wants the resources there. He promised King Grohl resources to help us rebuild the castle into working condition, and he wants to use the forge. I don't know exactly what his plans are with the forge, but he wants the forge. I can't tell you anything beyond that because I can't tell you the location. The Black Spider is way more powerful than you guys know. And I would rather you guys kill me now than the spider deal with me later. But I can tell you
If you become king, though, won't you have more power or control in the Black Spider?
I don't know exactly how that will work out, but it will help you guys get closer to facing him yourselves. And you'll get your dwarf back.
So, the stupid chair. Your thoughts?
My thoughts?
Will you move that water bottle? Yeah, there you go.
My thoughts, I'm a bit more open to the idea of maybe there can be a bit more of an economic benefit if there actually comes to be some amount of trading between
The kingdoms?
Yeah.
Between the forest and the city. Would you be a peaceful king along with a gentle ruler?
I would be peaceful to you guys. But like I said, there's more to the forest than you guys know. and we will be at war. But to the south, we will be at peace.
Would the Black Spider be suspicious of you coming to power?
I don't think the Black Spider cares who's in power, as long as they serve his purposes. And now that our connection here is tied and severed, I'll step out of this little kerfuffle you guys have going on until one of you emerges victorious. When you guys win, if you guys win, we'll be at peace. If he wins, not much will change except for my position.
Well, looks like King Groll's next up the ladder, so
Okay. What do you mean by that? He's next up to rule?
we got to climb up the ladder, so we're with King Groll being up there next, we got to pull him off the ladder.
Yeah.
And hopefully find out more than enough on the Black Spider in the process.
What's the little goblin's name again?
But it's better
Droop?
Yeah.
Right. But it's better to put a more rather than leaving the place without a boss, it's better to have someone in place that we're at least
at peace with. And who won't harm us. Will you tell your men to stand down around us, along with not harm us if we...
Do you have any supporters who would support you?
There's definitely... Yes.
Okay, there's some potential here.
Would you, if push came to shove, and we worked our way up to the Black Spider, would you be willing to help with that endeavor?
I don't think that's a conversation. That's a question I can't answer at the moment. Because... let's see how you handle King Groll.
We just need some insurance. So, no matter what...
I won't help the spider against you.
Okay.
That's about as much as I can give you right now.
Okay, thank you. So, but from here on out, whenever we come to this hideout, can you tell everyone in this hideout to stand down when it comes to attacking us?
I'm not going straight there.
Okay.
I'm sending Droop with you.
Well, no. Like this hideout, like we're currently in.
Oh, we're not staying here either. Are you kidding me? We hated it here.
Okay.
We're leaving as soon as we can.
Where can we find you?
I'll be telling you guys just a little bit, making sure everything goes well.
And will Droop know?
Will Droop know? Yes, Droop knows. Droop always knows.
Hi, Droop.
Hi!
Add Droop to your inventory.
Okay. Can I is he almost like a little pet? Like, is he small? How big is he?
He's a goblin.
How is he like
He's 2 feet tall.
Yeah, he's like 2 feet tall.
So you like fit him in a bag? A big bag?
A big bag, sure.
Probably a backpack. His head will be
yeah.
poking out.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to buy a backpack now.
Don't you have a backpack?
With stuff in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a... Yeah. Okay, never mind. Alright, come on. So, so Droop knows the way and everything we need to know?
Droop knows the way.
Okay. We will see what we can do. Unless you have any other ideas.
I'd say we're about wrapped up here. It's time to report to town.
Okay. Wonderful. We also should go check upstairs to see that art.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Just mind the pitfall.
We don't have to go out that. I guess you.
You know,
There's another way out. There's a secret door to that cistern.
There is?
Yeah.
Where's that at?
It's straight away. It's on the other side of the.
you don't happen to have a key to the armory down here, do you?
Oh yeah. Well, I don't have my key anymore. Mork had it. I assume Mork's dead, right?
Yeah.
Well, Work at it.
Okay.
Do we have the key still?
Was it the same key as...
No, but it's on the same ring.
Okay. Well,
Do we still have that key still?
I assume we would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I assume you would.
There's no reason why not, seeing as we're still looking around here.
Okay.
Okay, so what's your guys' next move?
Armory and then art, right?
Yeah, armory, and then we'll check out the mural.
Okay.
Going by the directions you gave us to find that other secret.
Okay, so the weapon racks, once you get in there, you guys just can get in now. There are about a dozen dirty red rags. There's 12 spears, 6 short swords, 4 long swords, 6 light crossbows, and 8 quivers with 20 crossbow bolts each.
Can I take some crossbow bolts?
Yeah.
Yeah, grab some crossbow bolts for Nigel as well.
Can I, what kind of weapons does Droop have? Or is he proficient with?
He doesn't have any weapons.
Yeah, but what's he proficient with when it comes to weapons?
You'd be proficient with what? A sling?
Like a crossbow?
You could give him a crossbow if you want.
Okay, can I grab a crossbow off the wall and...
Things can be like a ballistic.
And you're gonna give him what? Give him like a quiver?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm imagining something the size of a toddler with this massive crossbow that's like at least from one side to its other as wide, shorter width to us.
Yeah. I think Droop is gonna be great. I'm excited to this new edition.
Make sure to get a crossbow crank, cause
Yeah.
so it needs some amount of leverage to load it up.
Yeah, I give him a crank.
If I would. Okay. So there is 160 crossbow bolts each between 8 quivers. How many is everybody taking?
Well,
Because you gave him a quiver, so that's 20 for him.
can I have 1 quiver, right?
Yeah.
Can I grab just another one?
Yeah.
And can I shove a few more bolts in it?
Mhm.
Okay. So,
I'm not going to keep track of how many bolts can fit in a quiver. If you want to stuff like 100 in one quiver, I don't care.
homebrew!
That's something I'm just like, that's whatever.
So what I'll do is I'll have 25... I'll have 2 quivers full of 25 bolts.
Each has 25?
Yeah. So I have 50.
And you're taking some for Nigel, right?
Yeah. Okay, so 50 bolts. Alright, cool.
Cool.
What? Yeah.
So all those weapons are there. You guys can't carry all of them right now.
Right.
Are there any weapons that stand out as more valuable than others?
I mean, there's 12 spears, 6 short swords, 4 long swords, and then there's now 5 light crossbows and some crossbow bolts. You could make multiple trips later or something
To sell them, because I don't.
Yeah.
We can.
But also keep in mind that these are for the red brands, and you guys may want to see the red brands. It may be good to keep them for the red brands.
Alright. Well, then we'll.
If you want the new red brands to have good weapons for the reformed red brands.
Okay. Yeah, we'll leave the rest there. We just.
You can take them if you want. You can take as much as you want, but just keep in mind whatever you leave will be used for the new militia.
Right.
So it's however you want.
And they can always buy more bolts. Bolts are cheaper than
That's true.
the.
Bolts are a lot cheaper than just
Yeah, I think what we have is fine.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, what's the next move?
I guess per instructions, make our way up to see that mural on the history of Lost Echo Mine.
So you go upstairs or you go up those stairs out of that cistern. We'll assume you went through the way that doesn't have the trap. And so you kind of come out in a courtyard, and there's an overgrown path. going through a garden. What used to be a garden. It's very overgrown. And you see, like, it's kind of like there's a front building, and then there's this big manor, and you kind of come out from, like, so the big manor, and then there's walls, and then attached to these walls there's two buildings, and so you come out kind of between one of the buildings. It looks like it's like a kitchen, and then the manor, and so then there's a path through this courtyard and the garden, and then there's an entrance building, and it's all, like, connected. So the walls connect to this building, and then the wall connects to the manor, and so then you can go through any of those doors if you want, but you can see, like, a path that goes from, like, these stairs that you came up out of to that entrance building, without, like, you can assume the Redbrands used that went there most.
Okay.
Yeah. So, you guys want to follow the path or go another way?
I think we should follow the path.
Yeah, may as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So you come in to that entrance building. You see sculptures of ravens on some pedestals kind of scattered around the room. The roof has caved in a spot, leaving rubble in some areas. And there's sunlight peeking in through the hole in the roof, and it shines on a mural on the northern wall, which is to your right, coming in the way you did. There's a few different scenes. The first scene shows 3 figures in front of some mountains. The one on the left is ugly, red patches of red hair, and a large cloak. He's shaking hands with a figure on the right who is golden and glowing, has a harp in his offhand with a bow slung across the back. And
Is he an elf?
no, he is not an elf. There's another figure in the middle holding both the figure's arms, and it's a slimmer figure with a slim-fitting cloak with the hood down, clean-shaven with long black hair greased back. You would recognize this as a depiction of Nizu, a very classical depiction of him. And then the second panel shows the very beautiful figure, the golden one, the cloak figure watching the ugly one craft weapons in a forge. And then the third panel shows 3 figures holding their weapons up. The ugly one has an elegant warhammer, the beautiful one has a golden mace, and a zoo with an ebony bident. And then the last scene has the 3 figures all going up, and this is the fourth one. Yeah, all 3 of those figures going up a mountain, and it shows Nizu poking out the eye of a large orc-like figure with dreads and large holes in his earlobes. And underneath the larger-than-life figures, which are the ones I just described, are tiny humans marching up the mountain and warring with tiny-looking orcs. The first 2 panels are like on the left side of a hallway, and the second 2 panels are on the right side of a hallway. And on the top of the door leading to that hallway is a painting of a sun with the words Fandelver's Pact over it.
So would I know much about it? Like, would I? Because
Would you know much about this mural?
Yeah, especially with Nizu being in it in that story.
Yeah, you can make a religion check. You may want to use a different die than you've been using.
Watch this one be not even better. So, religion check?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so we got an 18.
Oh, yeah. So you recognize the ugly figure is Boria, who is the god of mountains, mining, stonemasonry, the forge, metalworking, fire, that kind of thing. And then the other one is Utse, who is the one that Darren actually served with. He's the god of sun, healing, archery, music, and poetry. And so...
Isn't he... So he's like the sun god?
Mm-hmm. And so then you would recognize...
Nizu?
You would recognize... Yeah, obviously Nizu. You would recognize this as the story of Fandelver's Pact. And so I'll just read you this. Because you would have heard this in the temples, and you can get it with this check.
Yeah. So I would be telling them this as well. Like, I would recognize this.
You'd be relaying this information. Thousands of years ago, Utse, the sun god, convinced Nizu that they should make peace with Boria to help with his reconciliation to Tavia, which is Utse's sister, Nizu's daughter. Orcs were running rampant over his newly sprouted Vardasera Mountains, which are the mountains to the south, directly south. And the three helped secure a mine known as Wave Echo Cave from these monsters. The mine provided much wealth to the nearby settlement of Phandalin and was also a wellspring of magical energy. Soon, Borean smiths, which are just smiths that of exceptional quality that serve Borea, were sent to build weapons for followers of Nizu and his Order of the Raven, which is his followers, the Order of the Raven.
So that's what I am?
No, that's what Darren was.
Oh.
And to war with the orcs. Borea even crafted special weapons for his friends and this new forge known as the Forge of Spells, which are what are shown in that one panel. After it seemed like these three gods had pushed back Grumsh, I don't know how to say his name, he's the god of the orcs, and his minions, they went back to their business. Nizu went to ruling the underworld, Utse to settle a new kingdom to the east, which is where Darren used to live, and Borea with his whatever he wanted to do. Evil mages then hired Grumsh's wounded armies along with masses of goblinoids to ransack everything in their path. The servants who helped run Wave Echo Cave fought valiantly, but the cave collapsed in many places, and the location of the cave was lost. Phandalin was also sacked and destroyed shortly after Phandelver's pact and faded into obscurity, until recently, when all this has been going on. For centuries, rumors of buried riches have attracted treasure seekers and opportunists to the area around Phandalin, but no one has ever succeeded in locating the lost mine. Until now, apparently.
Right.
Okay.
So, that's a big exposition dump for you.
Okay.
Hopefully the only one. But
That was cool.
hopefully it gives you a little bit of a clue into what's happening and why stuff is important.
Right.
Yeah. So I would realize all that and relay that.
Yeah, and after you're done relating that, you just hear Drew go, "That's stupid! And it's ugly too! Humans are weird.
You're one to talk.
What's that supposed to mean? Please don't hit me."
I wouldn't. I'd pat him on the head.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
Were you abused by them?
Yeah, they made me do crazy things like rolling around like a dog or licking the floor and just these different kinds of things.
Okay. Well, we won't have you be doing those kind of things.
Okay.
We want to keep you safe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, yeah, interesting bit of story. So, does the Raven Pact have anything to do with the Raven Queen at all?
No.
Okay.
Oh, no. So, one of Utse's symbols is the raven. In fact, you guys can ask Nigel if he knows much about Utse.
When we get back?
Yeah, because he may be able to tell you more.
Right.
Okay.
Not to mention, there's a bunch of raven sculptures all over this manor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and the sword, the talon.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's not a coincidence. So, but I'm not just going to tell you that for free. That's not covered in your role, that information.
Mm-hmm.
But you do know that Utse's symbol is a raven, one of them. So, that is a religion role. But the history side of it, you could check now or you can ask Nigel later.
We'll ask Nigel.
Okay.
About the
Yeah.
Ravens.
Say we're pretty much wrapped up here at the manor.
Okay.
Okay.
So are you guys going back to the inn? You need to go talk to Halia. Darren wanted to talk to you guys.
May as well head down to Halia.
Okay.
Collect.
Okay.
Collect our cash.
Cash prize.
Cash money.
And Silar's like, I'm gonna go, now that we're done here, I'm gonna go back to the Townmaster's Hall and figure out what the next steps are for this town. Good luck with
Suppose the next
King
steps
Gruul.
for this town is probably going to be appointing a new head of the Redbrand.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure that out, and I'm gonna see if Harbin Wester can deal with that. If not, I may try and take over as the town master.
Yeah, I was gonna say
With the people's approval, I won't just overthrow him, but
right.
we may. I'll see how long he has until he's done.
What do you think will be done about your friend Glassstaff?
We need to watch him, and I will send word to the braid, and they'll come and pick him up, and the authorities will go put him on trial.
Okay. See if you can get any other information out of him about the Black Spider.
He's told us everything. Trust me, I know. I know Yarno, and he wasn't hiding anything.
Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you for helping us out during this time.
If anything comes to light that's useful, I'll try and find you guys and relay it.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much.
And he walks out the door of the place. Unless you guys are already out of there, but he just gets back to Townmaster. And you guys wanted to go to the Miners Exchange, right?
Yes.
Yep, to get our money.
Unfortunately, like a little bit more of insurance that Glassstaff is properly dealt with. Thus, we have the actual Glassstaff.
Yes.
Oh yeah, didn't you guys leave that at the Townmaster Hall though? Do you have it with you?
We would have kept it with us.
We'll just
Yeah.
We don't need to have you guys go back and get it either way. So yeah, you guys can take that to her. Is that what I think it is?
I think you're thinking right.
Yep.
That's great.
One Glassstaff.
Awesome. All right. Well, tell me a little bit about yourself, Equius. What do you look like you're a man of the cloth. Who do you serve?
Oh, I serve a Nizu. I typically just go around and right now we're hired to help try to secure some sort of mine. But yes, I serve Nizu.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, nice. Well, Deacon, how about you? Will you watch the shop for a second?
Yeah, of course.
Deacon, come to the vault with me. We'll get you your coins, and you guys will be good to go. 80 gold pieces, right? That's what we agreed on?
Yes.
All right, come with me. And she kind of leads you in the back, and there's stones back there and things like that. And she starts talking to you. I clicked on the wrong tab. What the heck? And she said, Deacon, tell me, do you serve any kind of deity?
Not particular deities in particular. I'm just I'm a warlock.
Gotcha. Well, have you ever heard of Sukazios?
Sukazios. Not familiar.
Yeah, a lot of people outside of Keshe don't really know about him that much. But he was the illegitimate child of... Just blanked on their names. I gotta make sure I tell you the right name. So I gotta remember sure. Of Tavia and Velbus. You know who Velbus is, right? It's Boria's brother.
Right.
Tavia and Velbus had Zukazios. And, well, whenever the other gods found out, he fled to Keshe. And so all the Keshians and Zamashians, the Zamashians went soft recently, but the Keshians, we remember our origin was Zukazios, the power god, the horseman god. Now, let me tell you, a lot of people really don't like that. And
am I not hearing any of this?
No, this is back when he was walking to the vault with her. Well, you see, we're just trying to create a world where Zukazios is more accepted. And I'm sure you know, but lots of times the gods overthrow their parents. You know Tabilame overthrew his father, right? Tabilame's father overthrew his father, and so on and so on. Well, we're waiting for Zukazios or Velbus or somebody to overthrow Tabilame. It's destined to happen. So we're trying to prepare for him. And you seem like a man after power. That's why you're a warlock, isn't it?
More or less.
How would you like to join the Order of the Horsemen?
Order of the Horsemen? never really saw myself as a particularly religious person.
Well, we're not particularly religious. We're more after power. I'll tell you what, you take some time and think about it, and if you ever want to join the Order of the Horsemen, just let me know. And we're always trying to expand our influence. And we could use somebody strong like you. Oh, well, look here, I just found your 80 gold pieces. Let's go back out there.
Right.
And just do me a favor, don't tell your little Nizoo boy out there about this.
Alrighty.
So, I'm gonna need like a family tree just to remember who's related to who.
Yeah, I got you.
So,
I got a family tree. I really do have a family tree. That's what I use to go off of.
So, is Nizoo related to the one person that they're trying to overthrow? Like, I'm the...
Yeah,
oh,
so
okay.
Tibilame, right here. So, these were Mako, Ivor, were the old gods, per se. They were the old king and queen.
Yeah.
They had Navigus, Tibilame, Kothis, Nizoo, and Meridian. Tibilame overthrew Mako. Or, I mean, Ivor.
Yeah.
And then Mako's just off, not hiding, but kind of hiding. So Navigus married somebody and had Asmodal. Asmodal's the one who has the shrine with the house.
In the town.
Yeah. And then Navigus is like the sea person. Navigus kind of deal.
Yeah.
Tibilame is like the thunder god. King Kothis is kind of lame. They had Velbus, the war god. Boria, the smith dwarf god kind of guy. Boria was there. And then Nizoo and Meridian. Meridian's like the knowledge, wisdom goddess. And Nizoo's the goddess of the underworld. They had Tavia, the goddess of night and the moon and hunting. And Ute, the god of the sun, healing, poetry. And so then Tavia and Boria are married, but she cheated on him with Velbus and had Zukazios. And then Boria and Tavia had Silvani, and he's like a forest god, kind of like a druid person. And Utse married Zasune, a goddess who's not related to them, kind of like this person, question mark. And then he went and founded an empire called the Muska Empire to the east, which is on the map. But so yeah, that's a lot. You don't have to remember all that. I have it written down for a reason because I can't remember all that all at once. Yet, you might know it all at one point. But that's kind of like their main pantheon, and that's how they're all connected.
Okay. So I wouldn't be too happy with that, would I? If I find out.
Yeah, you wouldn't be super happy with the illegitimate child of your god's daughter wanting to overthrow the king god.
My god's daughter's child.
Yeah, so Tavia and Boria are married, but she cheated on him with his brother, and that's the child that this lady serves.
Okay.
They call it illegitimate child, but all the beliefs know of it clearly enough.
Yeah.
Doesn't that legitimize it by default?
It's not a legitimate child. It's a there's another word that I'm not going to use.
Right.
Oh, is it the Inglorious, like the movie?
Yeah.
Oh. That's not a good word.
It's not a good word. I'm not going to use it.
Not on stream.
Well, I just won't use it in general.
Right.
But yeah, definitely not on stream. But yeah,
If I'm talking about the Quentin Tarantino film.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, he's that kind of son.
Okay.
So, yeah. So then she gives you the 80 gold pieces and walks back out and it's like, here you go. You guys are all set, and thank you so much for just helping me with this.
Yeah.
This town's gonna be a lot better off now with that.
No problem.
Yeah.
If there's anything else you need us to do, feel free to ask.
Absolutely. Hopefully we don't have to deal with the bad red brands. Hopefully they've reformed now. So.
Yes.
Right.
That is a main goal of us. We appreciate the gold pieces and your hospitality.
Absolutely.
Yes. And thank you for your help at the end last night.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
I mean, you guys had some of your cut taken out of that, but that's okay. It's okay.
That's okay.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yes, well, thank you again.
Isn't that right, Deacon? Alright, well, you guys have a good one. I'm gonna watch the shop now, and unless you guys need to buy something. Or...
Awesome. Cool.
Right. I suppose we'll head over to the orchard from here. So
Yeah.
Okay. Just gonna go talk to Darren.
He's the guy that also helped guard, right?
Yeah. Let me update this timeline just a minute while you guys are talking. If you guys want to talk about anything, or you don't have to, but let's see. Okay, so armory visit. So you guys went from the armory back to. You guys went straight to. Then you guys went to.
Am I hiding Dobby or whatever his name is?
Droop?
Droop.
Not a Harry Potter character.
Am I hiding Droop somehow?
Are you trying to?
Does he need to be hidden?
That's up to you.
I mean,
I don't think people are going to care much. It's one goblin. As long as he's
vibing with us. Should we put him on a leash? Like little child harnesses, you know. You see the little little at Disney World, you know. You see the kids on leashes.
So when you guys talked to Halia, it was about 6 a.m. The sun started to rise. So now it's 6:30 a.m. as you approach Darren's orchard. And the sun is like fully up. Just barely fully up though.
Okay.
right.
So are you guys gonna approach him? You guys gonna say, how are you guys gonna approach him?
Yeah, just kind of
Greet him in common.
yeah.
Thank you for. Howdy guys, how you doing?
Good.
Well, you guys got the gold pieces?
Yeah.
All right. How much did we agree on?
Why do I want to say 50?
I think you said 10. Is it
10? Yeah.
I think it was 10. It was either 10 or 20. Well, I think you guys said 10 to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's give him 10 from our pile we need to split up still.
Right. So yeah.
How
we
about
have 70?
How about this? You guys take 5, and you do me a favor. There has been, well, at least from what I've heard. Let me get to the right page in here. I've been hearing some stories from the prospectors in the hills in the northeast of Fandolin. There's somebody digging around the ruins there. Old Owl Well. You guys ever hear of that? Well, it's very old, very ancient old ruins from some ancient civilization from the period before Tabilame. That's how ancient they are.
Right. And it's called what's
Old Owl Well. And what's really bad, I've been hearing about some stories about someone digging there, but that's fine, you know. I get it, you know. It's history. What bothers me is some of these prospectors have been chased from the area by the undead.
That sounds right up my alley.
Yep, that sounds like a job
just-
for you.
I just need to know who's there and what they're up to. And I don't really do much adventuring anymore. I used to hang out with the Order of the Raven, but I retired from that, and so.
Did anyone get hurt? Did any of these prospectors get hurt?
Nobody's gotten hurt. Once they kind of, it's just if they get too close is what the reports kind of. Once they get close, undead will chase them, but once they leave like a certain distance, they just stop. At a certain point, they just stop.
Sounds like it's on the way to the. It sounds like it's at least on the way to the castle we'd be headed to next.
Yeah, or even where's that one? We also got a side quest from that one person about the person you can ask any question to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want you guys to look into it. Whatever you find there is fine. If you guys can make sure it's safe, I'm sure there's some dangerous magic. Well, it may not be dangerous, but there's something. There could be dangerous magic there. We don't know much about civilization before Tabilame era, and so if you can just make sure that whoever's poking around out there isn't doing anything too crazy, it would just help me a lot.
Of course.
It helps set my mind at ease. It'd help make the area safer. It'd just be good.
Yes, of course.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right. You don't happen to have anything to add to anything along the lines of the Phandelver's Pact, do you?
I know Utse was a part of that. I got to talk to Utse one time. I don't know if you guys know much about the Muska Empire?
Muska Empire.
Would I know anything about that?
I mean, it's just an empire to the east. It's.
I mean, obviously from that story.
Yeah. So after the Phandelver's Pact, Utse shortly met Zasane, and they didn't really want to stay involved in quarrels within their family and everything, and so he went to this tract of land in the east and founded the Muska Empire. He told me part of the reason was also just create a buffer. He wanted to live there, just take it easy, and which he does. He takes it very easy. He enjoys it very much. Puts on plays, there's poetry, lots of art, but it also creates a buffer between the men of the east and Bardisera. Nobody ever comes in and tries to invade. And if we do, we have the Order of the Raven that I served in. But yeah, I served in the Order of the Raven, so kind of his military. And we used to, well, not we, they used to, the Order of the Raven originally helped in the Phandelver's Pact and just kind of helped serve him as a military on Bardisera. But they moved with him to the Muska Empire. And so one time I got to talk to Utse, which is, pretty cool talking to him.
Yeah, that's awesome to be able to talk to him.
Yeah, and
what was he like?
Oh, he's very outgoing, very laid back. I asked him about the Phandelver's Pact because it was really the last time he really fought in anything, and he's just so cool, guys. It's so cool. He really enjoyed being able to hang out with Boria and Nazu. He said he misses those old days. He doesn't really talk to his dad much anymore, but he said it was a good bonding time to watch his dad stab a giant orc god in the face. So.
Right.
That sounds just like Mizzou.
So did you know about the mural depicting the pact at the manor?
At the manor? No. I actually, the Tressenders, from what I heard when I first got here, they used to serve, they served Utse. I almost said Nizu. Utse. And so it makes sense. It makes sense they have a pact like that, or a mural. I'll go check it out, though. That's really cool.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Could definitely learn a lot from it. It sounds like your story's right on to what we saw.
Oh, man. It's so cool. Sometimes I miss Muska, but I like it here, too.
Right. There's also quite a bit of raven sculptures all throughout the manor.
I'm definitely going to have to check that out. That's so cool.
Right.
Man, that just makes me miss home a little bit.
Did manage to find this in the caverns underneath the Talon.
That's so cool.
Right.
Wait, Talon?
This sword looks like it was forged in the Spell of Forge. The Forge of Spells, not Spell of Forge. Forge of Spells. That was the forge that Boria kind of put into the Wave Echo Cave to just craft magic weapons. It doesn't look as strong as it used to be. This definitely used to be more powerful, but it's still. This is a great sword. Oh my goodness! Wow, you found this?
Right, and it managed to help me out quite a bit against a few scuffles.
That's awesome, man. Here, you deserve that if you found it. That's just, man. I didn't even know how rich this place was in history and just how much stuff there is. Once you guys secure this mine, you guys mind if I come take a look around?
Yeah. So we will definitely try to do your one thing first when it comes to that.
You don't even know what it is.
No, I do. I wrote it down. The old owl well.
Okay, cool, guys.
And then we'll continue on our way.
Sweet. I got some work to do around here, but it's nice talking to you guys, and that's so cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Thanks, and I'm gonna have to go check that mural out. Thanks, guys.
No problem.
Cool. What next?
Should we go back to the inn?
And head back to the inn.
Or is there anything else we need to do?
Not much more in town.
We could go to the Redbrand bar for the first time in forever. I should check it out.
I don't know. That kind of feels antagonizing to me.
Yeah, that's rough.
Hey guys!
Hey guys, just put your boss behind bars.
Great idea.
I think we should. Now that you say it like that.
And let's not.
He said, let's not. Okay, so what else in the town is there to do? Should we go... I say we go back to the inn and talk with the innkeeper.
Tomlin?
We at least need to check up on Nigel.
Yeah, we gotta make sure Nigel is breathing currently.
Nigel is alive. He's awake. You can actually have him roll his hit die for a short rest. He should have 3 available, or he has probably 1 available because he
Didn't he take a long rest though?
He did not take a long rest. He has had time to take a short rest since he woke up though.
He's at least up to 4.
Didn't he level up too?
Mm-hmm.
What did he get? How much health is he at now?
His max so it will be 16.
Why is he so, like, squishy?
Just is, man. Just is. That's the way it works out sometimes. Let me find this map. So here's Phandalin. If you guys can come around here and look at this real fast if you want, just to get an idea of what's going on. So this is just the area. There's a scale, so every square is about 5 miles. Uniton, here's where the university is. That's where Nigel teaches. Posek is right here. This is where you are from, and this is where you guys met Gundren. You guys took this road down, came here, and you guys got it. This is where you found the horses, and then the hideout here. So this is like the state of Yemik, as he called it. And then you came back to Phandalin. So you guys have been here. Agatha Slayer is around here. Old Owl Well, according to his directions, around here. And Cragmaw Castle is about here.
Okay, so we can head to the castle first, then head to the well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Sounds like a plan.
and that is about, so it's 2, probably about 5, it's about 7. So that's like 14 miles to there. That's about 5 there. So 19, 24. So it's about like 30 miles marching.
How far can we get in a day?
If you go at a fast pace, it's 1 day. You get -5 penalty to passive wisdom scores. You do that.
Oh.
24 miles is 1 day. So you could go you could go to about like right here and camp. And then that's
what we'll end up probably doing, I'm thinking.
And it also would probably be wise to
Have that short rest before we bust to a goblin castle.
yeah.
With
Or a long rest, like if you kind of killed the day.
Hopefully we don't get murked in this castle.
Hopefully.
Because I have a bad feeling about this. I think we should have just killed the guy And then what we could have done was we could have went to that castle and been, hey, we killed some people who were going to betray you. Give us money and tell us what we need to know. You know?
Yeah, at this rate, somebody's going to be in line for replacing the black spider with as many replacements we keep finding.
Yeah, we're just going up the line. Like, no one has time for... Nobody got time for this.
We're kind of setting up our own counter-organization against the black spider.
Yeah, really, though. Slowly but surely.
Yeah. Oh, well, you got Yemick replaced Clark, so then he has his own little territory. And then you got Mosk wants to take over Cragmaws. Just totally. So there's that.
What about the Redbrands? Who's taking over, our one guy, our one friend?
Ideally, you guys haven't. I mean, he's there at the Townmaster Hall, so you we'll see what happens there.
I'd say either him or Darren could reshape up the Redbrand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, a Redbrand modeled after the Braid is beneficial, or a Redbrand modeled after the Order of the Raven could be as beneficial too.
Definitely. So should we head back to the hotel?
Oh, I already assumed we were there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Since
we're talking with Nigel.
Nigel, yeah.
I'd say take at least a long rest and start the journey out of town fresh.
Yeah. Well, let's talk to some of the townspeople first. Or should we do that before we go?
Which townspeople do you want to talk to?
The innkeeper
Right. Well,
and his wife, and make sure that those people that we saved are doing okay. You know? And then also just sell off my beaver pelts.
You're not gonna make your hat.
I am gonna make my little... I forgot, wasn't I wearing like a makeshift beaver thing on my head?
don't forget, the elven lady is a tailor.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so it's currently 7:15 a.m. and you're at the Stonehill Inn.
Okay. This is the morning?
Yeah, 7:15 a.m.
Did we take a long rest?
No, you haven't.
Oh, this is still the first day. Oh, we're probably a little sleep deprived.
That's why I was saying.
You woke up at 11 a.m. essentially.
I woke up at 11 p.m.
11 p.m. and then now it's 7:15 a.m. So it's been 8 hours that you've been up.
That's not too bad.
Mm-mm.
I think what we should do is stay up for a little bit and then sleep at night, and then.
Yeah, there's no reason like after you do what you want to do that you can't say, okay, we're gonna start a long rest at this time.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess we're gonna. Do you want to go talk with anyone specifically, or?
I suppose. Just kind of relay it that the Redbrand is no longer led by Glassstaff.
To Toblin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great news, guys. We saw Myrna and her children come in.
Yes.
And
Yes. How are they?
Well, they were really dirty and gross, and so we let them take a bath and everything, and my wife's been taking care of them, and thank you guys so much for what you've done.
Yes,
I feel a lot better knowing they're not going to come in here, and my wife is definitely so happy to see that her friend is okay. It's terrible hearing what happened to her husband, though.
Of course. Of course.
Anyways, is your room clean enough? You want me to go clean up in there, or how's everything doing?
I think our rooms are wonderful. We really appreciate your hospitality, and sorry for all the trouble we've caused and all the stress that we've been adding being here in town.
Well, I was going to have similar stress anyways. You guys have actually helped out a lot, so thank you.
Where do you think the town will go from here?
It's hard to say. I know it's only been a few months that the Redbrands kind of have been around, but I thought they were never going to go away. And
Right.
I don't know if they will technically go away as much as be reformed into the right kind of militia rather than being a harassing force.
well, let's hope so, because without somebody protecting us, who's going to, what's going to happen with
Mm-hmm.
everything?
So,
Right.
yeah.
I mean, a lot of them, they're really just a lot of them were just following orders of glass staff. They're not really.
And they're just jerks too. Some of them are kind of
Well, hopefully we're able to weed those jerks out and just get the good apples.
Yeah, a few of those jerks are no longer with us, so you won't have to worry about a few.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I feel a lot better. I feel like I can actually sleep at night now.
And I do want to apologize for dirtying your floor the other night. When
You mean last night? You mean this past night?
Yeah, this morning.
What?
The beaver pelts.
The beaver pelts.
You dropped beaver? Gross. I'm gonna have to clean that up, aren't I?
I can
it's so
help
messy.
out.
Okay. It's okay. It's okay. We'll get it cleaned up.
Okay.
Thank you so much, guys. I'm gonna go get a mop ready.
Awesome, thank you.
Oh, okay. Who do you guys want to talk to next?
Can I talk to the tailor lady to get a little, like, beaver tail hat? Like Lewis and Clark, but with a beaver tail?
Are you talking about Frida?
Yeah.
Hi, honey. How you doing?
Good, how about you?
I'm pretty good.
That's wonderful.
I didn't think you guys were gonna come talk to me again, little old me.
Yeah, well, we actually would like to do some business with you, if you wouldn't mind.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, so I have some fur here that I'd like to be transformed into a hat and possibly a coat, if you could.
Let's see. How many pelts do you got?
How many, like, over 30? Like, how many were in that thing? We took all of them. I took all of them.
You took
I think you said like 50.
30.
30 beaver pelts.
Let's see. I think I could do that. You want a hat? You want the tail on the hat?
Oh, you know it, yes.
Okay, and then you want to... I don't know if I can make a full jacket, but I could probably... let me get some measurements. Starts. Hold out your arms. Yeah, I can make it work.
Okay.
But it's gonna take probably a day or so. You can leave those with me. I'm gonna have to charge you 2 gold pieces. You can pay half up front and get the other half later.
I'll just pay it all up front. And
Okay. Yeah.
2 gold.
Well, how about I'll tell you what. Stop by tomorrow morning. Or you guys plan on going out later?
Probably in the morning.
Yeah, in the morning we'll probably be headed out. We got a few things to.
Well, how about this? I'll just work on this. I'll try and get this done as soon as I can. Especially since you got me the payment of all of it already, which is really nice. And I'll leave it with Toblin, and so you can just check with him, see if it's ready before you leave.
Okay.
And if not, he'll have it. I know you guys already paid up front for like a full week, so.
Right.
All right, honey. I'll get right to work on this.
Awesome.
And she
Well, thank
starts
you.
working on the beaver pelt. You see her kind of take them to the back to start washing them and doing whatever it is beavers do. I don't know. She's doing some crazy stuff with them.
Didn't we have some more gold that I didn't add to my thing yet? Because we added the chest, and you said you got... Oh, the 80 gold. I haven't added that.
Right.
Which is now 75.
It's now 75.
Yeah.
So we gotta add that. How are we gonna divide that up?
25, 25, 25.
Okay. 177. Right.
Well, that's convenient. I didn't even plan for that.
Calculator. That's 25. Yeah!
Did you just divide 75 by 3 on your calculator?
No.
No, he's adding what he got to what he has.
I have 202 gold pieces.
Nice.
Nice! Okay. Nice. Okay, so I guess should we go rest up?
Yeah. Are you guys? What time are you wanting to start your long rest? Because you guys could lounge around for the day if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much going to be...
Can I like just kind of practice like just different like small spells? Like
Yeah.
mess around with that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So you guys gonna go to bed at like? So you guys are gonna take the day to practice?
Yeah.
Or just sort of honing just different skills or just.
Okay. Let's see. Did I give you XP for the bugbears?
You gave us XP for
The one bugbear.
one bugbear and the one
Okay,
person we
so
killed. But we haven't gotten XP for any interactions or any of that last bugbear that we kind of ripped apart and almost killed. Which we almost killed. If we would have killed it, we wouldn't have gotten any of this.
take 130 XP for the bugbears. You didn't really do any social interactions that were like
Above and beyond.
above and beyond, like not above and beyond, but just like that there was conflict that you needed resolved. You know.
Yeah.
Like you weren't at odds with anyone, so there was no like XP encounters. But you did further story, and then I'll say take 7 XP for taking the day to practice spells and whatnot. I'll give you some XP for that, since you're trying to grind out some skills. So you should have 140 XP total, just that you just added on.
140?
Yeah, total between the two things.
So that brings up to 1085.
So we both have the same XP?
You should. You guys aren't really fighting anything extra.
Right.
So we both. So what did you get? You got 195?
1085.
I thought we were a little higher than that.
No, because you were at 1045 and you just got 140.
945 plus 140.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's right. You
Yeah.
should be at 1085.
Okay.
And then, what time do you guys want your long rest to start?
Probably for the overnight rest, since we'll be departing town
Yeah, bright and early.
bright and early the next day.
So what time specifically?
How long is a long rest typically?
8 hours.
So if we wake up at like, what time would you want to get up and start the day? When does the sun come up? Like you said, like 6.
About 6 to 6:30 in that range.
All right, and then how about we wake up at like 6?
At least have the long rest start at 11 and.
Okay. So get up at 7. Okay. So
And that's, I guess, where we're probably gonna end off, right?
yeah, because it's right at 6. About 11 p.m. Take long rest. 7, 8.
And I get all my spell slots back, right?
Yes, you do.
All my spell slots are back, baby.
And you can get your beaver stuff.
Oh, can I maybe also have maybe like a baby coat made for Droll?
No.
Oh, no.
And how are you so bad at remembering names?
His name's not Droll. Drew.
You said
Drew.
Dobby, Droll. You're just taking D and putting random sounds after it.
Droop. Okay.
Droop's not even that hard of a name.
I'm just not used to it yet.
So everybody's at full health. Everybody has all their spell slots back. You just got your beaver stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could always try and poach some beavers.
Right.
Go hunting, but...
Oh, hey, Nigel, how you doing? This is Droop. He's going to show us Cragmaw Castle.
We've got a bloody goblin with us now.
Well, at least he's a direct guide to Cragmaw.
I guess that's true. And that's the end of the session. Love it.
That's awesome.
To everybody who's watched us, I should look at the camera. Everyone who's watched us, thank you for tuning in. We'll be back next week, right? You guys are good for next week?
Yes.
All right.
I'm not 100% sure. We'd have to either push it back or not have it.
We may be on at a later time next week. Maybe.
Because I have a, I'll talk to you about it.
Cool. Yeah, but we'll hopefully be back next week. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next week.